welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 exercises that you can do to not only grow the size of your glutes but also give them a nice round shape. A lot of women want to grow the size of their glutes and make their butt bigger, but if you want your glutes to really be a nice round shape and look good from all angles, you really need to make sure that you're balancing it out and working out all 3 muscles of your glutes, which are the gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exercises that hit all of those areas. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Stretching is so important, especially on leg day. You don't want to pull any muscles and you want to make sure that you're getting full mobility out of your muscles. You want to make sure that you are able to work them to full capacity. If you don't stretch, you'll notice that your muscles are super tight. It's not something that takes a lot of time.
Are you with me in the most unnerving dream?
So I always like to do glute activation before getting into my workout. Glute activation is very important for firing up your glutes, getting them ready to go, so that when you do the exercises, you will feel them more in the places that you did warm up first. So you really want to kind of burn them out a little bit, but you don't want to completely wear yourself out. Just do a few exercises that warm up the glutes. I like to use a resistance band.
And you had a wedding ring. I assumed it wasn't me. After all, it was a dream. But then you looked into my eyes, and it felt like the first time. You say you're fine, but if I read minds, you say that I need you away.
So the first exercise that we're going to jump into are barbell hip thrusts. One of the exercises I do a ton of are hip thrusts. They have been the best thing to overall just grow the size of my glutes. It's also a nice compound movement to start with. So if you really want to get a bigger butt, you're really going to want to focus on using heavier weight but less reps. You really want to focus on keeping your chin tucked into your chest. This is important because if you don't, you will end up using a lot of your upper body as well as your momentum to pick up the weight instead of what we want to pick up the weight, which is just our glutes. So focus on picking up that weight with just your glutes, nice, slow and controlled. That way you're not using your momentum, and you want to hold at the top for 2 to 3 seconds. Make sure you're holding at the top. That is where you're going to feel it the most. It's going to burn. Trust me. It's good, I promise. Squeeze your glutes the entire time, but especially when you get to the top of the exercise. Squeeze those glutes really, really tight and then release it down. You really want to focus on pushing up the weight with our glutes, slow and controlled. We don't want to use any momentum. We really want this exercise to be for the glutes. The next exercise are Bulgarian split squats. Guys, I absolutely love this exercise so much. It is so good. I always feel Bulgarian split squats the next day everywhere all over my glutes and my hamstrings, but especially in my underbutt. So this is a great exercise for that. So if you've never done Bulgarian split squats, what you need to do is put 1 foot on the bench and 1 foot on the ground. You're going to take 2 dumbbells. You really want to focus on pushing up with your heels. This is how you're really going to feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes, is if you are pushing up with those heels. Again, you don't want to use momentum. You want very nice controlled movements. You don't want to be just bouncing up and down, because then again, that is momentum. That's not actually working the muscles as much as they could be worked. The next exercise, guys, is cable side kicks. Love these so much for working the sides of my glutes. They're amazing for that if you want to fix hip dips, or if you just want to overall get a nice round hourglass shape. They're amazing. So cable side kicks, you don't need to use a very heavy weight for this. And as long as you are squeezing the sides of your glutes as you're coming up and you're really feeling that exercise, you're good to go. This is a great exercise if maybe you want to fix your hip dips or you want your glutes to look a little bit more filled out on the sides. This is a great side booty exercise. The next exercise are straight leg deadlifts. I absolutely love this exercise so much. It is mainly a hamstring exercise, but I'm going to give you guys a few little things you can do to feel it a lot more in your underbutt and overall your entire glutes. So for straight leg deadlifts, make sure you're not completely straightening your legs. I know it's called straight leg deadlifts, but if you do lock out your legs, you probably will hurt yourself. So make sure that you are having a little bit of bend in your legs. You want to keep the bar as close to your legs as possible. You're going to feel the most stretch when you do it like that. And when you are pulling up the weight, keep your back straight and really squeeze your glutes as you come up. This will make sure that the glutes are really helping to pull that weight up. The last exercise I'm going to share with you guys today are step ups. This is an exercise that I actually learned about. Well, I knew about it for a very long time, but I actually started doing it a few weeks back and I'm absolutely obsessed. The reason I think I didn't do it for so long after seeing so many people do it is because I was like, that doesn't look like it does anything. Like, it looks so easy. But I was so wrong, you guys. This one will definitely make your glutes super sore the next day. I would say to probably try to get a surface that's completely flat and hard. That way you can push up on a hard surface. But if not, you can just use a bench, but it'll just be a little bit harder for balance. So really focus on stepping up with your heel. You don't want to step too forward or too back because the balance will just be completely off. But if you focus on pushing up with the heel, you'll feel it a lot more in your glutes. Oh, this exercise really starts to burn. So I love this exercise. I feel it so much in my glutes and I feel super sore every time I do it. So I love this one. Okay guys, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you do want to see more videos from me, let me know down below what other workout videos or just videos in general you guys would like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!